Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a good day. I know I am. So, we're doing a Slapchop Zenithal again, and this is on a Dragonslayer from the Dweghom faction. This is the Standard Bearer, so they're the flag bearers of the group, which gives you an extra movement point. We're starting off with a little bit of Dark Angel's green, and we're going to be putting this on that head of the dragon there on top of the flag. This is a beautiful green color, and you can see with this Slapchop effect that this one actually gives it a highlight again. Ball Red is our next contrast. This is a brand new paint from the Citadel color range of contrast paints, and when I use this on top of just plain white or gray seer or wraithbone or anything like that, it stayed very, very dull. Like it just covered, and that was it. There was no contrast. With the Slapchop method of putting a black primer, a gray base coat, but not completely, like it's a dry brush, but a heavy dry brush, and then a white dry brush from top to bottom only, hitting those top raised edges, giving this a really awesome highlight and super fast and easy way to paint your miniatures. This guy, I think, took me about 25 minutes in total. I mean, if you're building an army of 16 of these guys, they're not all going to have the big flags, which are going to take longer. It's going to take you maybe 2-3 hours to pump the whole thing out, and there you go. You got a nice little regiment ready to go on the table. I suggest, if you want to get painting done quickly, the Slapchop method is amazing. Really do try it out, and if you are trying it out, please comment down below or even join my Discord. The link is in the description, and share your photos and show me your before, like with the Slapshot, which is what I did at the beginning with the rotating miniature. As you can see now, the Slapshot effect is really popping. That white, the shield, you can see that armor is just like the most hit parts where the light would shine. However, I'm going to try and do a better job on future miniatures with this technique of just hitting the top. I might even use a spray can of going from top only and hitting maybe on a 45-degree angle, just to see if that would make a difference instead of just dry brushing. Dark Oat Flesh is next. This is just for the flesh parts. There's not many whenever these Dragon Slayers are on the table, because they have helmets, lots of armor, so they have their arms and their hands pretty much, and that's it. So just keep an eye out for that. Gore Grunta Fur now. Instead of using snakebite leather, I want this guy to be a little different. This is going to be on the leather armor parts. So this has a little bit more of an orangey brown look to it. It's amazing with this this new Zenithal highlighting method. Do the boots as well. I think I did a few little straps on his arms, which could be leather, could be armor. There's a part on his back here. So when you're painting these Dweghom, just be careful with their armor, because it looks like see these straps here. I'm not sure if that was leather or if they're supposed to be metal armor. And you could also put a silver coating underneath on the armor. You could do the dry brush maybe of the silver too before painting the contrast over just the armor parts, you know, just what you want shiny. Skeleton Horde now. We're going to be doing just the last parts of that dragon head, his horns and scales or whatever, like the little spiky things, the spikes I guess, and his teeth. Again though, the only thing is the Skeleton Horde, I was expecting a little bit darker, but it's so light, this color, that it really hit just where the white was, which is really cool with this highlighting technique. So again, do try it. Please comment down below if you've tried it and what you think of it. Agaras Dunes now. We're going to be doing like the ropes. We're going to be doing the handle of his big flag here. I actually forgot to do the tassels on his the front of his armor there with the red. So I'm actually going to do it with this Agaras Dunes just to make a little different him look in there. Griff Charger Gray now. So instead of the other one I use, Space Wolves Gray, we're going to use Griff Charger Gray to do his armor and anything that's like supposed to be like sort of metallic or stone looking, because I find a lot of the dwarf stuff looks like stone. Even some of the newer guys I picked up, they have a shield that pretty much is just stone. So it's gonna be fun to paint all those. I will be painting them on the channel, don't worry. I will continue my other projects as well. I'm not switching over completely to this, so just be patient. I like to vary my stuff and also attract new people to the channel. So if you are new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button so you'll find out when I paint out more of these Conquest Last Argument of Kings. Next, we're moving on to the, I think it's a Militarum Green instead of the Camo Cloak. So I want this guy to have a little bit darker green, or like not as bright green for his armor. Now as you see, I'm doing his gloves as well. I was wrong about that blue before. Sorry, the spade or the Griff Charger gray. I only did the part on the flag there. I wanted that to have a stone look. This normally I would have done his armor too, like I did the other one with this with the gray, but I decided to do it with the green instead here, just to make him again different than the other miniatures on the table. I know he has a huge flag and it makes him already different, but just to show that like he is different in rank. A little bit of Niblet green dry brushing now on top of that dragon skin, just to make it pop a little bit more, because I found it a little dull and not too highlighted. Sigmarite gold now. This is a dry paint as well. We're going to dry brush just the edges of his green armor, just to give it a little bit more of a pop, but not like the whole armor. See, down we're doing on top of the green armor, we're doing the Necron compound to give that a silver look to it as well. So it's going to have like a green backdrop with the silver on it. You want to make sure you get the boots too. I'm also doing part of the standard here. We're going to be hitting just the blue parts, the handle at the bottom there, some of the little ornaments dangling. I mean, some people would go into extreme perfection on this kind of model and like paint every little detail of all those little ornaments on the standard and all that stuff. I just want to get these quickly done into the table so I have my army ready. And there you have it, folks. The Dragonslayer Standard Bearer is ready and painted. I want to thank you guys for watching. Hit that like button if you're enjoying these videos, and we'll see you all in the next one.